You seriously surprised me.
Thank you, Chef. I was hoping you'd see that. I mean, I'd give it all I got. Give you 110.
You surprised me to how shit you are.
Don't even want to do the intro. Don't even want to do the intro. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Horrific day yesterday. Manchester United, Burnley won. Manchester United won at Turf Moor. At Turf Moor, Burnley. Absolutely disgusting performance by Manchester United. We deserved to win that game, but after that game, and the referee was shit. Refereeing was also shit. We could have won 3-1, but the referee, he's a bloody rival fan, a Tranmere Rovers fan, which is a team in Manchester and one of our bigger rivals in Manchester. So referee was also shit, and our captain Harry Maguire, absolutely pathetic player. He should be immediately,
Get out! Get out!
He should be immediate, yeah. I mean, he should be immediately sold. I don't care if he strips out of captaincy. I don't care if he also gets strips out of the captaincy. He will still perform like that. Absolutely shit. So yeah, moving on to our guest. All know T10S. He has a separate YouTube channel, but we have got one more guest in the name of AD. He is a very good friend of mine. He's actually a Barcelona fan, so wanted someone new in my channel. Hoping to bring in some more new guests in my channel, and this is a new one, and AD is one of my new guests. So yeah, AD, how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, man. And how are you, T? You are old guest, but still I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Yeah. So and guys, to be honest, I have brought AD because he's a neutral fan, so that he can give his opinions. He can give his opinions as a neutral fan. So firstly, I'm going to start with AD because he's new onto this channel. So yeah, AD. Wow. Firstly, moving on to our captain, who is an atrocious player right now, Harry Maguire. I don't know what to say about Harry Maguire right now, and I will not talk much. Yeah, AD, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I mean, it's crazy how the captain is probably, you could honestly argue, he's probably the worst player in the team right now, which is really weird in my opinion. And I still don't get why he's the captain. I mean, he came in that season and why is the captain? It just doesn't make sense. For me, I think it should be David De Gea. I think he should be the captain. I don't know why this is an argument to begin with, but I guess that's beside the point. And for United in particular, I just think that, as the stats show, I didn't see the game, but according to stats and everything, you guys seemingly dominated the game. Actually, I even saw that Varane scored a goal, I think, but it was ruled off. I don't know why it was exactly disallowed. You guys could probably fill me in there.
It was because
it was actually ruled offside.
It was offside. Oh, I see.
He was offside. The thing is, a Burnley player was pushing him to be offside. So that's a bit sus in my opinion.
Oh, okay, I see. That's a bit strange. And yeah, man, this is a huge, massive 2 points drop. But as bad as this draw is, I don't think you guys should feel that bad, because to be fair, Chelsea also did draw to Burnley. Arsenal did as well. And even, Burnley won against Liverpool last season as well. So, I mean, Burnley's not that straightforward, guys. I mean, obviously, it's a team you probably should be beating, especially at Turf Moor. But, Turf Moor is not an easy place to go to. And Burnley do tend to show up more often at home than away. So, like I said, it is very sad. But at least you guys won against West Ham, man. If you guys didn't win against West Ham, you'd be really, really bad. That win against West Ham was really big. And yeah, guys, I believe when's your next match? Let me just check.
Saturday. Southampton.
Okay, yeah, you guys should win that. I believe that's at home, right?
It's at home, yeah.
Yeah, that should be a win there. But I believe you guys drew the reverse fixture, so. But yeah, then obviously you got that massive game coming up in the Champions League. Will be really interesting.
I mean, I want to add one more thing, that the referee. I will blame the referee as well, but some players, and I'm repeatedly saying this, that some players don't care about this club. Our captain only doesn't care about this club. He doesn't care. He will. I saw earlier players, when they used to win matches, only at that point of time they used to get money. If they lose, they didn't got money. They didn't got any money. Nowadays, if they even lose, they will like, okay, it's okay, I will get my money. What's the problem? Now players
And
now.
also, Harry Maguire, in the post-match interview, he didn't mention a single thing about us defensively. He didn't mention anything about his defensive mistake. All he said was that we should have taken our chances. Look at your fucking self, you idiot! Before you go on and blame someone else, look at yourself first of all.
And Rio Ferdinand also slammed Harry Maguire. First time seeing a Brit slamming another Brit. I'm really, really happy. Actually, really, really happy. I'm really, really happy. And a Brit slapping a Brit. I'm absolutely happy. Man United star Harry Maguire slammed by Rio Ferdinand as Ralph Ragnick makes Burnley excuse. Yeah, Ralph Ragnick also made excuses. It's not at all acceptable. And I can't get in one more thing that referee needs referee. What is wrong with these referees? Okay, I can understand that the second disallowed goal after Pogba scored, the second disallowed goal was like someone pushed. Means it was someone like pushed. What is wrong? First one also someone is pushing Harry Maguire to
The
be
thing is,
offside.
like football's gotten too soft, and like we're forgetting this is Burnley. They have 6'6" players. They have like most of them probably have like a daily protein bar for bloody breakfast.
They
Like
bloody
most of
have
them
Red
probably.
Bull.
Yeah, they probably have Red Bull for breakfast. Like, have you seen the size of some of those players? And they're going on about a bloody foul. Like fucking hell, no wonder football players drive nowadays. They can get away with this.
And especially with the referee, VAR. One more thing, VAR. Rest in peace.
Emotional damage.
Rest in peace, VAR. I am extremely, extremely, extremely disappointed with referee also, with our players also, with Ralph Ragnick also. Rested at Ralph Ragnick. He made a bloody excuse. I don't want to talk about that also. I don't want to talk about the excuse he has made. I don't want to talk about that, man. I'm absolutely disappointed with the performance. And yeah, Thieves, you are next, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think so. Right now, I think Harry Maguire needs to be dropped from this team. For me, like if Maguire starts against Southampton, that's entirely on Ragnick because he's the one who's picking a team, and no player should be exempted from not getting selected from the team. And Harry Maguire has to be dropped, and you know a lot of people said that last season, if you put a world class center back next to Maguire, he'll suddenly be a lot better. But this season, he's been shit with anyone he's played with. He's been shit with Bai. He's been shit with Lindelof. He's been shit with Varane. He's just not been good this season. And personally, I just think he has too many mistakes in him. Like Victor Lindelof was at fault for a lot of goals last season, but that wasn't necessarily his fault because like he can't really do anything about his physicality because Lindelof will always be a player who won't be very physically strong. But it's not really a mistake that like Lindelof can't really do anything about that. But Maguire's mistakes, the mistakes he makes, like keeping players on side, committing stupid fouls, giving away the ball, making reckless challenges. These are mistakes that can be preventable, and these are mistakes that are down to ability. Lindelof's
These are
mistakes
not
are down,
mistakes, Steve. These are not mistakes. Those are idiotic defending, comical defending at its best.
which are also known as mistakes. And
But that were
Maguire.
more blunder mistakes, more than worse. It's not mistake, it's worse. It's worse, it's blunder, it's atrocious.
And I also have some interesting stats here for you this
Yeah,
season.
I'm gonna share my screen. 1 sec. Oh,
Actually,
God, that,
I already did this, and so
okay,
that's
okay.
this is pretty interesting. So if you look over here, these are basically the defensive stats for comparing Maguire and Lindelof this season for United. So if you look at successful aerial duels, these are that speaks to itself. Harry Maguire does beat Lindelof in aerial duels, but it's only by 5%. So there's not a lot between them in that. Accurate passes, Lindelof barely wins over Maguire, which makes sense. Lindelof is a better ball playing center back. And if you look at defensive actions per 90, this is basically the successful defensive actions of every defender of every 90 minutes. Players like Van Dijk and Diaz will have Sixth will have around six, and this is because they play Liverpool and Manchester City are very attacking teams, so they don't really have to do a lot of work defensively. So that's why likes of Van Dijk and Diaz don't really have high defensive actions. But if you look at our team, Maguire has 7, Lindelof has 7.8, but Varane and Bailly, both of them are reaching 10. So this just proves that Maguire, it's not a case that we're not having to defend too much. Manchester United have been a very defensive team this season, and Harry Maguire, it's just not been good enough. And he's won more duels, fair enough, but Lindelof has gotten more interceptions, and this is for me a key stat right here. Yellow cards. Maguire's gotten 11 yellow cards this season, and Lindelof's gotten 3. I guarantee you, if Maguire reduced these amount of yellow cards to around 6, his defensive actions would be around 8. But Harry Maguire's made a lot of reckless challenges this season, and yesterday he was lucky not to get sent off for that foul on Zé Rodriguez on the halfway line, and he already got a red card this season against Watford. I don't know what's happening to Harry Maguire because now he's committing way more challenges, and Lindelof just seems to be the more assured and cool centre back right now. So yeah, I just wanted to share that.
I would like to say one more thing. Don't pan me, bloody hell. Yeah.
Sorry.
I want to say one more thing that Harry Maguire, how dare you? How dare you? You are a disgusting player. You should not be even means I'm saying this. I know these words should be is harsh. These words will be harsh. You do not deserve. You are an insult to Manchester United. You do not deserve to wear that United top. You do not deserve captaincy. I know I will not blame you for the captaincy because Oli made a Norwegian made you the captain. Made you the captain. I don't know what was he smoking at that point of time. I'm not disrespecting Oli Thief, but I don't know what was Oli smoking at that point of time. Now Ragnick, I don't know why he can't strip Harry Maguire out of captaincy.
Total resist. I don't think he has the authority to strip him of the captaincy, unfortunately.
I want to know, but moving on, that moving on to one more thing, that Harry Maguire, you are a shame to Manchester United. He should have been stripped out of captaincy last season when he fought with the Greek police. He should have been stripped out of that point of time. It's absolutely disgusting from Harry Maguire. You are an insult to Manchester United. People blame Lindelof. Lindelof is better player than Harry Maguire. Phil Jones has been better this season than Harry Maguire. If you play McTominay as a centre back, he will do better than Harry Maguire. I know he has been invisible, but still, for Scotland he plays centre back. If you play Scott McTominay as a centre back, he will be a better centre back than Harry Maguire, in my opinion. And even if Luke Shaw as a centre back was better, he's better than Harry Maguire. Miles better than Harry Maguire. Our youngsters, Ted Mengi, Ethan Lyard, they are miles better than Harry Maguire right now. I saw Ted Mengi. I know it was a short period of time.
Actually, Laird's a right back actually.
But he can play as a centre back though.
But it's mainly a right back now.
But he can play as centre back. But okay, leave it. I don't want to mean seriously, man. It's absolutely horrific from Harry Maguire. Insult to Manchester United. Always gives fans false hopes that we will do this, we will do that, we will do this, we will do that.
Well, that was dreadful.
I'm done with Harry Maguire. I don't care if Pochettino comes in next season. I don't care if Eric Ten Hag comes in next season. Sack Harry Maguire or terminate his contract if he continues to play like this. And he should not start against Southampton. He should not start against Southampton. He should not. And if he starts, then it's clearly that he is Ralph Ragnick's favorite. If he starts against Southampton, it clearly shows that he will be Ralph Ragnick's favorite. I would prefer Phil Jones at this point of time ahead of Harry Maguire. But And Lindelof, is he back? Yeah, he is back. I guess he is back on training. So I'm hopeful.
I'm pretty sure he was in the match day squad yesterday.
Sorry for my apologies for my rant, but I'm absolutely I'm done with Harry Maguire. I'm done. I don't care if he's our captain. Just sell him next season. I don't care. We need to buy you. If we bought, this is what Yusuf said in the Discord when we were talking. Zakaria can play as a centre back. You said Zakaria can play as a centre back if we bought him. Even Boubacar Kamara could have played as a centre back if we bought him. There were two options we could have bought. Even Kessie could have also played as a centre back. Frank Kessie. Means technically he can, though. Technically he can. And I'm done with Harry Maguire. I'm absolutely done. Absolutely done. At this rate, I don't see him getting into the England starting lineup for England in the World Cup. I'm seeing Calvin Phillips as playing as centre back over him. Calvin Phillips, yeah, easily Calvin Phillips can can play as a centre back over him. I can easily see Tyrone Mings over him. I can easily see Ben Godfrey over him, or Konza over him, or John Stones, because it's absolutely ridiculous from Harry Maguire and Southgate. He has to take some harsh decisions. Maybe he may not be there in the England squad if he's playing like this. So yeah, moving on. Apart from the Harry Maguire run time, I'm done with Harry Maguire anyways. So moving on to the match reaction. Well, I'm gonna firstly ask Teeth, because I guess have you watched the game yesterday? Because I watched the highlights. Okay,
Yeah,
he did. I watched the highlights. I also knew. I watched the full game and after my class. So I want to say my full match reaction to this.
Fucking how stupid I was! How stupid I was! Fuck off!
Means that's not all from me. I want to say more, but on to you, Teeth. You go ahead, man.
Yeah, well, I think we actually played well. Just the frustrating thing in the first half, we created some very good opportunities. There was Chad Cavani had a fantastic save for Nick Pope, and then there was obviously those two disallowed goals, which shouldn't have been disallowed in my opinion. But then in the second half, and it's the problem, our heads drop, and after we concede a goal, these players' heads drop, and this is the thing. We were cruising until that mistake by Maguire, but that single moment by Harry Maguire cost us a goal, and suddenly the whole confidence of the team was completely down, and that's all down to Maguire. And Harry Maguire is not a captain, so naturally he won't be a leader, and he won't be able to motivate the team in order to win the game. And and Ragnick even tried to go for he went for a Ragnick. He brought on Lingard for McTominay. He brought on Alanga for Rashford. He brought on Ronaldo for Cavani. He made very attacking substitutions, but it just didn't do anything because we just couldn't break him down. And because after Burnley scored, they just sat back throughout the whole game, and and we win that game if Maguire doesn't make that mistake, because Burnley did nothing to us offensively apart from that goal, which was because of Harry Maguire. So Maguire costed us that game. If he didn't make that mistake, we probably would have gone under the 3 points.
Want to say one more thing, that Harry Maguire, I'm sorry to say this again about Harry Maguire, Wout Weghorst, 6'5" giant, has sent Harry Maguire back to Leicester City. He sent Harry Maguire back to Leicester City, and then he crashes onto Scott McTominay. He then listen to this. Then listen to this, Teeth. He then Jay Rodriguez, he could have easily caught Jay Rodriguez, because Jay Rodriguez is not that fast. He could have easily caught him. He was this near to Jay Rodriguez, but he decides to back off. He's like this. I have done nothing. And in the match reaction also, what he said about that goal? He said that De Gea was the closest one. He is responsible.
Emotional damage.
And all the blame goes to David De Gea. Bloody hell. You are the captain. Take some pain. Take some responsibility. Take some courage.
I can't believe you've done this.
Have the courage to say that I have done the mistake. It's my fault. It's my fault. I had let the goal in. It won't happen next time. But you don't have the balls to say that, you fucking dickhead. You fucking dickhead. If you're listening this, Harry Maguire, get the fuck out of Manchester United or I will murder you. Just joking. Just joking. I'm absolutely I'm angry on Harry Maguire. He doesn't take responsibility. You tell me who means you tell me Teeth and AD. What type of captain says that? Hey, I was close to him. It's his responsibility to save. What can I do? I just backed off. What type of captain says that? And then he will have then means don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong, those Harry Maguire fans out there, I won't be surprised if he is back against Southampton. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if he will be back against Southampton. Then he will have a good game and Harry Maguire fans will be like, we are back, I am back, I am back. Seriously, man, seriously, absolutely rubbish fans, and the same fans racially abuse Anthony Elanga. It's absolutely horrific. And yeah, go on, AD. Go on, AD. What do you want to say about the match reaction, man?
Yeah, it's crazy how you guys defensively have not been very good, and yeah, it's crazy. I have a question for you guys. This is something I don't know if you guys have thought about. Do you guys think Maguire is playing bad because he's the captain? He has to take the captain responsibility and be the defensive part responsibility as well. There's like too much pressure upon him.
Yeah, I think that's a factor because if like if De Gea was given a captaincy tomorrow, I would consider giving Maguire another chance to prove himself because I think that captain's armband is burdening him far too much. I think that's just too much pressure on him. And this is the thing: Maguire's never really settled at Manchester United. He was here for two months and then he got a captain's armband. I think that was just too much pressure for him. And like it wasn't too much for him at the beginning because at that time we were like sixth or seventh. But gradually we started doing better and better, and the squad got better and better. And Maguire had to step up more as a leader, but he couldn't. But he isn't stepping up. And to be honest, like I would give Maguire another chance to prove himself if he was stripped of the captain's armband.
I think so. I will agree with Thier that the captaincy is letting him down. But even if after the captain he's stripped out of captaincy, and if even after that he's performing like that, I'm sorry, get out, Harry Maguire, get out. This is my message to Harry Maguire.
निकल पकोड़े, कोई जरूरत नहीं घर पे तेरी, पहली फुर्सत में निकल, खाता घर का, गाता स्कूल का, हट मादर भगत, निकल.
Okay, that was okay. Means if AD that was not a slang, but he means if Maguire doesn't perform after he's been stripped out of captaincy, I will be like this to him. All the Man United fans will be like this to him, and people said that if we bring a good centre back beside Harry Maguire like Varane or Koundé, then Harry Maguire will excel. Well, he has done nothing because every time another centre back has played with Harry Maguire, they have tried to excel him. They have tried to excel more than Harry Maguire. I've seen Varane and Bailly play with Harry Maguire. Varane plays better, 1,000 times better than Harry Maguire. Bailly plays 1,000 times better than Harry Maguire. Lindelof plays 1,000 times better than Harry Maguire when he's partnered up with Harry Maguire. Right now, at this moment, not last season. And last season, I saw from Harry Maguire, he had a bad form, but then he didn't made his head down. He stuck up. He didn't stuck up. He then played really good. He then played really, really well. In my opinion, yeah, he played really good. He then improved gradually. He improved a lot. He was starting to take some responsibilities. I was happy for him. So yeah, Eddie, offensively, yeah, you said offensively as well, and we are so unlucky as offensively as well because and from the referee decisions as well. Referee, absolutely pathetic refereeing. From I don't want to talk about the referee. Even I don't want to call the referee's name out. It's absolutely disgusting from the referee because the only reason that he is a bloody Tranmere Rovers fan, a bloody rival fan, that is why he's against Manchester United. It can be one of the reasons, we never know. It can be one of the reasons, but we never know. It can be one of the reasons, and it's the same like Middlesbrough. We had so many chances, but failed. Only scored one. Burnley hardly had 6 or 3 chances. They scored one.
Yeah, I know it's very frustrating, and that I mean that I think that's happened to every team before, at least once, and they're just these type of games. But the truth of the matter is that this is you shouldn't only be scoring one goal against these kind of teams, because these teams are you guys are way superior by all means, and like I saw like that this isn't talking about the Burnley game. I think against Middlesbrough I saw a big chance for Bruno, and like how did he not score that? Like I still don't understand how he missed that chance. That was a huge chance. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think it hit the post. I think it was, and it was just the I don't know, man. For United in particular, and I mean, do you guys still have faith in top four?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think
I
that
have.
of course.
I have, but people are saying that if we play like this, we do not deserve top four. If we play like this, we do not deserve top four at all.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're like this. Yeah, we don't. Yeah. But
let me see the
well, I
odds
think
here. Oh, sorry.
yeah, like I think
Alright.
if we get like if we get 12 points from our next 12 game, not 12 games, and if we
12
get
games.
12
That's
not
not
12
bad.
games. If we get
Emotional damage.
I'm disappointed on you, Theed, that you said if we get point from 12 games.
I meant if we get 12 points from our next 4 games, then I think top
Okay.
four. Then I think we still might be in a good position for top 4.
All right. So let me look at the odds here. So according to this website, I'll show you the odds. Wow, this is really bad. I'm surprised to see. Dang, wow, I didn't. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, guy, I don't know if I should tell you guys. I guess I'll tell you guys anyway. They think there's a 15% chance you guys make the Champions League.
How many percent?
15.
How many percent? How many percent?
15. 15.
Well, the stats, I want to say to the stats, kiss my ass. I don't care. Kiss my ass. I just don't care. I seriously, I just don't care what they say. I still believe, but if we play like this, yeah, for sure, then for sure we will, for sure we will not get top four. For sure, we will not get top four. And one more thing I want to talk about is that Ralph Ragnick means Scott McTominay, another player, another special guy. I mean, special guy in the sense of not in terms of playing attribute. He has been, in my opinion, one of the worst players this season for Manchester United. One of the worst players for Manchester United. And Ralph Ragnick has said that I will not be surprised if he will be the captain of Manchester United in the coming years. Well, Ralph Ragnick, okay, I don't know what the fuck he does in training, because we never get to know what is going on in training for Manchester United. We never get to know what is going on in training. And Ralph Ragnick, okay, he must have said this because he performs really well in training, but his output in the game is zero. Is 0 to the power infinity, 0 to the power infinity. And Ralph Rangnick has the balls to say that he can be one of our captains in the future. Well, I would like to say this thing to Ralph Rangnick, that a captain is supposed to be one of our best players on the pitch. Like Wayne Rooney was one of our best players on the pitch. That is why he was the captain. Okay, I know he was not a true leader, but he still was one of our best players. Then Ryan Giggs was our very good captain. Then Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, Van der Sar, all legends. Best example, Patrice Evra. Or Roy Keane, best example. Roy Keane, best example, I would say. And Scott McTominay can be our captain. Well, if Scott McTominay becomes the captain in the coming seasons, I will stop supporting Manchester United. I will not watch any United games then. I will stop watching all of the United games. But I want to talk also more. But guys, I also want to know your opinions as well. So yeah, AD, you go first, man. What do you think about McTominay's Ragnick's bold statement on Scott McTominay?
Yeah, it seems like McTominay is one of those players that is a very average player, and then whenever he has a great game, he is like amazing. Like whenever he's like, it feels so weird. Is that most of the games he just doesn't do much, and then whenever he does do something big, he happens to score a goal and everything like that. And it seems like he has a great performance. He's not consistent enough, and to be honest with you, I don't really rate this guy. I don't know what the hype about him is, and for me, he shouldn't be a starter at this team anymore, in my opinion. I do think he could be a good utility player. I do think he has that perfect role, but I don't think he should be your starter, in my opinion. You guys might disagree with me.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But the problem is that we don't have anyone else in that CDM role because Matic can only play that CDM role for 60 minutes. And then Fred has the first pass of a trampoline, so he can't play at CDM. So it's McTominay it's either McTominay or Matic for 60 minutes. And so we don't really have a choice. That's the thing. So
yeah, it's true.
Well, our captain has to be one of our best players, and Scott McTominay. If I will say, I don't care if he comes. I don't care if he comes to me and if he's a fan favorite. He's not a fan favorite. Is he a fan favorite? I don't think so. He's a fan favorite, but I don't care if he will be the captain of Manchester United in the coming years. If he will be the captain of Manchester United in the coming years, I will be like this.
Emotional damage.
And I don't know what to say. I don't care if he's our academy player. He's just not good enough. He's an average player, in my opinion. He's not good enough. And Tirth, I know last year you continuously told me that he has got the potential to be one of the best box-to-box midfielders in the world. Well,
he's not being played there.
What?
He's not being played there, dude.
No, not being played there. But look at his age right now. He's 25. He's 25. What do you expect? His potential is over. His potential is over. He's now in his prime. He's now on his prime. I will rate him as a backup to Van de Beek or Pogba right now. Because I saw Everton's game also today, and I saw Donny's performance way better than McTominay today. Way better than Scott McTominay against Newcastle. Even though Everton lost 3-1 against Newcastle, but Donny Van de Beek way above than is Scott McTominay. But Ragnick has its own plans, and Alan Shearer also slams Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay too, and he calls them big flops for Manchester United this season. And I will completely agree with him. I will completely agree with Alan Shearer, and hopefully in the coming I will agree with what AD has said, that whenever he has when he has a good game, he will be a fantastic player. He will be really, really good on the pitch. But when he has a bad game, he will be invisible. He won't do anything. Like if you play McTominay and Pogba, now it's the case. Now since the last two games, McTominay and Pogba in midfield, Pogba has to do all the bloody hard work. McTominay does nothing in midfield. He can't even bloody perform with the championship midfield of bloody Middlesbrough. What do we expect him to be? A captain, a bloody captain? He can't even bloody perform with Middlesbrough. He can't even bloody perform with Middlesbrough. He was invisible. He was invisible like Mr. India. Even Mr. India is not that invisible like Scott McTominay.
Yeah. What's your guys' thoughts on Pogba?
Played well against for the first half, but second half, like the rest of the team, he dropped off. Their goal was good, but first half he was pretty good, but second half, like the rest of the team just dropped off. But I think he's still a bit rusty. He's coming back from injury, so I think give him a few games, and I think you'll see the best Paul Pogba back.
Give him some time. He will. But the only problem I will say that Paul Pogba, if he really wants to play for Manchester United, and if he's not going for the money, for high big chunk wages, then stay. If you only want to stay for Manchester United for money, get out. We don't need you then. We don't need you then. He's been really good. He's been really good. Don't get me wrong. He has been really, really good for Manchester United. This means since his injury, means he has provided a big addition to the midfield. And Ragnick has certainly, some of us certainly has become Ralph Ragnick's one of favorite of Ralph Ragnick. But I don't know. And oh yeah, one more thing that Fred has got COVID. He's tested positive for COVID-19, and Alex Telles has been tested positive for COVID-19 for the second time. So,
How
so
does that
you
even
know
happen?
what?
How does that even happen?
No, he had COVID earlier after the PSG game.
I know, but how does that even happen?
All the best to Alex Telles. Recoveries,
Yeah.
best wishes, mate, and speedy recovery. Hopefully, to have you back soon. Alex Telles, missing you. Means can't even miss him because Luke Shaw has been playing so good at left back under Ralph Ragnick as well. Luke Shaw. Well, Ragnick will rotate Luke Shaw and Alex Telles between them. But in my opinion, Delo is the first choice fullback. Now the only problem is that means I don't know what our problem is. Is it defensively? Is it offensively? Or is it the middle of the park midfield? I have no bloody clue about it. I have no bloody clue about it. But next game, it's against Southampton. At Saturday, I will do my preview. Hopefully, at tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will do it. So let's see what happens. And what I don't know what the hell was that, but uh, what the hell was that, man? Yeah, I mean, it was okay. Thank you so much, 80. Thank you so much joining in. Thank you so much joining in, man. First time you're joining in my for my YouTube video, and I'm really, really thankful, man. Hopefully, in the future we can do more live. We can do more live shows, live podcasts related to United or Barcelona, or related to if United v Barca happens in any time in the future, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. And thank you so much, man, for joining in.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Okay. Yeah, and thank you so much, Steve, a regular guest. I'm happy that he joins me for more and more videos. Hopefully in the future also he joins in for more and more videos. And yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. Hopefully, and one more thing, follow my man Zaidi YouTube channel. I have put his link down below in the description box. Follow my man T10's YouTube channel as well. He makes fantastic FIFA content. FIFA content. He's doing Barca career mode, and I'm really happy for him. And the same with AD. He's actually more into the. He's actually a Barca fan and a US and the fan of the United States national football team. He also does he does the match reaction watch along and stuff like that and draws related to that. So yeah, thank you guys for joining, for tuning in. Hopefully, if you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.